Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my channel, and today I'm going to speak about real estate companies. Why do real estate companies fail? And especially in my country Kenya, why do they fail? They end up being scams that end up taking people's contributions and money and leaving them crying and in poverty. So why do real estate firms fail? So the first reason is they usually overpromise and under-deliver. Yes, they overpromise the time that they will deliver a project, the time that they will complete houses, but they end up postponing the delivery of these houses. They create a negative perception of the investments that they're actually carrying out. They promise to do certain level of professional works, but end up going below that level. And this creates anxiety and makes people not actually trust these companies, ending up losing clients and ending up making people disappointed to a point where they do not refer their own friends to invest with the same companies. So under delivery, over promise and under delivery. Of course, the other thing is they take on projects concurrently. Before they complete the projects that they have at hand, they take the money that they have and start buying new land for new additional projects and start advertising for the new properties without actually completing the projects that they have currently. The problem with this is they have money that is tied to investments that are going to bring money in a longer term future, and the projects that are going to give them the money, the additional deposits from the people who have currently invested in projects now, they end up chasing projects that are in the future. Though they may be profitable, they end up going bankrupt because of lack of cash flow. So taking on projects concurrently, finish one before you begin another. Of course, the other thing is an economic slump. Yes, the problem with real estate companies and real estate prices, they have been high and high and high. And when an economy is not doing well, people don't invest in property. People do hold on money and do not spend as much, and especially on inflated prices of houses, especially in Kenya and other countries. So they hold on to this money. So this economic slump makes houses and projects be sold at a much later date. And if this company has already built this project, they have spent their own money and cannot sell quickly, then it is a problem. How many times have you ever gone to a project and seen 70% sold after 5 years? So it has been 70% sold after 5 years. Probably a lie to be able to encourage you to invest quickly, but this project has been taking longer and longer and longer to sell because of an economic slump. Of course, the other thing is some of these projects are pumped by illegal cash. When people want to hide the money that they have acquired in illegal ways, they stash it away through buying properties and investment, maybe out of the country or into the country. But the biggest way to mop up quick money, and especially money that has been gotten in illicit ways, is to put this money through real estate deals. So when they do this, then you feel as if the economy is growing well, but it's actually illegal cash that is diverted towards investments in these properties. So when legislation comes along that stifles this illegal cash, then there's a problem, and these companies cannot be able to survive because people who have illegal cash do not even see the need of bargaining or asking for lower prices, and are actually looking to just stash away cash to be able to get an asset and hold on an asset without holding cash. That may be questionable to many. And because the legislation has been stifling many people, especially in Kenya, illegal cash has stopped flowing as readily and as freely as it used to be. Of course, the other thing is in connection with that, overpriced houses. Reasonable thinking people do not invest in houses that are overpriced. They look at the value. Why should you invest in a property that is worth millions, and if you are to invest the same property, it would not even give you a return on investment of even 5%. So this house is overvalued. It is not, doesn't even make financial sense, doesn't make investment sense. And the only reason you would actually buy is either if you are stashing away illegal cash, or you're just buying it for the feeling of feeling like you have owned a house and not for the economic sense that it provides. So that is another reason that real estate companies are failing, because people are realizing these houses are not worth all the money and the pressure that I have to put towards them. Of course, the other thing is increased customer knowledge. People have come to realize that some of these investments and some of these houses are not even worth it. People have gained the knowledge. People have realized that you can actually be able to acquire a house at a cheaper rate rather than buy overpriced houses by overpriced companies. You could actually even build your own home. So a lot of knowledge is coming into the market. People are becoming much more aware, and people are really holding on and not investing without looking. And this increased knowledge affects companies that have especially hinged their work on doing funny transactions that are bound to benefit them economically as they suppress the customers who are buying these houses. Of course, the other problem with most real estate companies is they do not have creativity. They all build the same type of buildings, the same type of designs, the same types of layouts. In fact, 90% of the houses in Kenya are 3-bedroom that are being sold are 3-bedroom, 2-bedroom. You will never see studio apartments as much. You'll never see 4-bedroom houses as much. You'll never see semi-detached houses as much. Just apartments or standalone houses. And this lack of creativity is making people look for alternatives to be able to invest in properties that they seem fit and desirable to themselves. So investing in the same properties, the same locations, the same way is making people forsake pursuing investing through real estate companies. Of course, the other thing is the high capital cost. For you to start and to run a real estate company, you need a lot of money, and all this money is actually keeping people from growing their real estate companies or even investing initially in these real estate companies. And the companies that are actually involved in this process are also failing because they need additional capital to be able to generate more activities. As the cost of materials is going up due to inflation, they are unable to sustain their business, and this is causing many companies to actually fail. Of course, the other thing that is almost obvious is Kenyans prefer to build their own homes. Very few Kenyans actually buy homes. In fact, less than 40% actually buy homes. Majority of Kenyans just invest by building their own homes, having people who are building every single day and paying a certain amount every single day from the construction that they are managing on their own. So this makes the case for businesses in real estate a lot less weighty, and you need to justify a lot more to be able to have this company running. Of course, the other thing is the problem of capital. Kenyans cannot be able to access capital to invest through mortgages and buy properties, and because of this, you will realize that majority of Kenyans cannot afford these homes. In fact, less than 80% of Kenyans can buy a house in cash, and up to 90% cannot access mortgages. A lot more are in informal sectors and cannot even access higher cost credit such as personal loans. This makes acquisition of a home a lot harder. This is in comparison to places like the US and Europe, where 90% of house purchases are through mortgages. When these mortgages and these loan products are not available to ordinary Kenyans, how do you expect them to invest through these real estate companies that may be able to offer a mortgage solutions? Because of this, real estate companies struggle to be able to get people who are going to buy these houses. That is one of the reasons. That is among the 10 reasons why real estate companies fail in Kenya. I hope that you are learning, you are growing, and you're becoming better in your finances. Remember to like this video, to subscribe to the channel, and to leave a comment down in the comment section. Thank you, and enjoy your